Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave your comments below. I love reading you guys' experiences. And as per usual, guys, happiness is always the goal. So we are reading for our Karmic Life Path 13s. I do want to get y'all a chakra wisdom card. Let me grab those. So, Karmic Life Path 13, willing to abuse morals and ethics for material gain, trouble with being honest about true feelings. Okay, so a couple things about Karmic Life Path 13. It is a Life Path 4, so make sure you guys check out your Life Path 4 readings. And this is the energy that surrounds you. So, either you are somebody who is willing to abuse morals and ethics for material gain, or some you have that energy of attracting people who are willing to do that. Trouble with being honest about true feelings. Honestly, I really feel like that's what this reading is about. The message that I got for you guys is it's real. Don't miss out on real love. They're being honest, and it's what you deserve. So, a lot of you guys have been really like improving your, I don't know why I want to say social status, but I do. But in the back of my mind, I am like the way that you communicate, the way that you address your feelings. You guys have really been working on that and improving that. And it is something that Spirit wants you to do because it is difficult for somebody who is a life path for to be all emotions and all of that. You guys are very goal oriented and driven by very physical things. Um, but I do feel that you either have been introduced or or you're going to be introduced to somebody who just absolutely has your best interests at heart. For most of you, it does feel like a romantic love. But of course, it won't be that for all of you guys. So either way, I do feel like some soulmate energy coming in. It could be a work partner, it could be um, an actual lover, but somebody that's gonna make you feel good about yourself and kind of like open up a little bit. Let's start with this one. Yeah, you can't make it up. Fifth chakra, throat chakra, express my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love be experienced in my heart, be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Funny story. Y'all see how I got all these blue cards? I was like, all of them blue. It was definitely giving throat chakra vibes. So definitely Spirit wants you guys to speak up about how you feel. Is very important. It's never not important how you feel when you are creating intimate relationships, whether they're friendships or whether you want to get close to somebody because you want to be with them for the rest of your life. It is impossible to do that without appropriate communication, without communicating how you feel. Like, sure, you guys are probably great at communicating the things that you actually want, right? Like as far as like physical things, like the goals that you have, you're probably crystal clear on that communication. But how you feel and how things affect you internally, this is what I feel like you guys have been working on, trying to figure it out. And so here we have this moving forward, kind of acknowledging it internally, but you guys need to move to this point where you are speaking on it externally, letting people around you know how you feel and things like that. Oh, guys. I mean, let me just say that I felt so much love when I was pulling your cards. Like, it was so overwhelming. You hear that beeping outside? It's like beep, beep. I don't know if you can hear it, but we have fourth chakra, heart chakra, acceptance of self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. All right, so I do feel like you guys had some kind of disconnection in the first quarter of the year, and I'm sorry, this is about the second quarter, so pretty much April through July, this is your reading for that quarter. But over the first quarter of the year, you guys have kind of face some disappointments, face some doubts, and this is regarding the people that you care about and things like that. And so, this new person that is coming in, or this new person that just came in, is at a disadvantage because you are not in a trustworthy state. If anything, you're kind of giving everybody the side eye, like Baby Callie. I don't know if y'all watch her, but she has a mean side eye. Okay, so everybody you looking at with the side eye, like, oh, are you serious? You being for real right now with your face all turned up? And it's gonna be hard, but you guys have to start learning how to give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go over what happened in the first quarter. What were the actions that kind of set you back a little bit? Smooth this up. Okay, what happened in first quarter? Life at 13. Happened in the first quarter, life at 13. Patience and peace. Patience and peace. Okay, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Um so you guys have learned, and I think that this is why you are working on accepting your feelings, that you are not responsible for other people's emotions, that you can't hold on to all of these things that have been happening over all of these years. I'm getting 6 months for whatever reason. The last 6 months have been especially difficult for you. And Spirit wants you to know that you cannot be responsible for other people. You handle things the best way you knew how. And you absolutely should celebrate who you are and what you want in life. You absolutely deserve that, right? I don't know, the double P's. I don't know if the letter P is super important to you. Um, but I do get that you guys have struggled with peace. And patience is something that helps you. And kind of like it's the self acceptance, right? Because who you are is who you are. We hear a lot of times like, hey, you shouldn't do this if you want that, or you shouldn't do this if you want this or that. And the bottom line is you have to express yourself in a way that is genuine to you. A lot of people who are in touch with them with their true selves, they identify fake people, people who are pretending, they identify them quick. Like, I'm somebody, if I see that you're not being yourself, I'm probably not gonna like you because I don't, it's kind of like being a tad bit unpredictable. Plus you give off the sense that you're lying. Whatever it may be about, you just give off this sense that you're not telling the truth. And who likes a liar? You know what I'm saying? Nobody really cares to be around a liar. Again, they're unpredictable. So this one didn't pick up, so we're gonna keep that one. And then we have two that just flew out, so we'll grab those two. See what else we got going on for the first quarter, y'all. Ooh, so you got double fives and a two coming in at 12. Y'all know I love the number 12. So definitely Spirit is giving you the things that you need so that you can move forward. So one thing about the number 12 is that it is very inspiring. It gives you the energy that you need to push through and push forward with that energy of, hey, Spirit has my back, my guides have my back, and I am able to make changes that I can identify with and that make me feel good. So you guys are definitely in that energy right now. That might be a little better. So we have the Five of Swords here coming up in reverse. We have the Five of Cups coming up right, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. So I really feel with this energy, it's kind of like laying it all out, right? Just I've been grieving about this for so long. I've been sad about this for so long. It's been holding me down, and not in a good way. It's kind of like being strapped to the table, you know what I'm saying, and not able to move or get out of there. And you guys are kind of like, okay, um, facing grief head on. Because that's what I feel here, that you are facing grief head on, like dealing with it in a way that it works for you. And I really wanted to do like this, what's it called? Like the series of on grief on my other channel. So I might do that anyway. But the Five of Cups does represent grief and regret. It can also represent shame, just feeling like you haven't done the right thing. And I think that you guys are moving toward this place of self acceptance. It really doesn't matter what you did in your past. You are required to clear up karma. Feeling guilty about it is not going to make those things go away, it's not going to make it better. Whenever you mess up in life, you have to do the things that you can to make it right. It is your job to make things right if you are the one who made them wrong. If you can't make them right, you can do whatever you can, but you do have to forgive yourself, okay? Because karma is going to come around and play anyway. It's going to come into play anyway. Um, the Two of Pentacles is giving a vibe that you guys have had your hands full. You've been very busy. You have, I feel like you've been trying to make changes, but it's kind of like being sucked into this pattern. So what do I mean? It's kind of like if you've ever like been evicted before. Very unpleasant experience. And the next crib you get, you like, man, I'm gonna work this job, I'm gonna keep this job, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you kind of like end up working and working and working, and like, yeah, the bills are paid, and you might even have a little savings, but you are miserable and you never really get to enjoy your life, right? And it's kind of like, okay, well, if I stop to enjoy my life, oh, I might end up getting evicted again. So it's that kind of cycle. It is just that kind of cycle, guys. I don't know why that's the example that came up for me, but that's really what I feel, that you guys are getting pulled into this negative cycle and even trying to get out of it to make yourself feel better in whatever way you can will still get you sucked back into a different cycle that you don't enjoy. So that is the fear that I get here with the Two of Pentacles, that you guys are just kind of like been stuck doing the same thing over and over again. All right, so let's see, Spirit, what's the message for what's been going on this first quarter of 2023? So we got this card. What we got? A message from Earth. Okay, let's read that real quick. A message from Earth. Yeah, that's the right part. A message from Earth. You will be benefited and rewarded with money or valuables for all the skill and capacity shown in your actions. You have a gift for activities related to Earth, such as agriculture, cattle raising, particularly mining. I don't know if that's for today, 2023. Fertility in any kind of plans, desires, and projects. This is what I was talking about when I said that you guys deserve it, because you have been putting the energy into the things that you really want. But you have to believe, because for some of you, this really feels like a major opportunity, some kind of awesome job or something like that, because it is very physical. Again, you guys are life path fours, so you find reward in physical things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not like that. Every life path number does not feel the way that you do, about stability and everything like that. Like you go to a five and they don't care. Like one thing happens, they like on to the next. We'll work it out. Whereas you guys are like kind of very solid in the things that you want. Like you want them to be like ingrained. So, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been putting forward, that is what is needed. Y'all, we got this five of water. The same thing. Five of cups, five of water, five of hearts, all the same card. Um, so with this five of cups, I feel like you guys have been feeling like this drowning energy, feeling overwhelmed, but still kind of putting forth the things that you need to put forth so that you can honestly live your best life. We have Pluto out here. Pluto is standing out to me just because it is this planet of transformations, right? Pluto is represents the eighth house, birth, death, sex. So I really get this energy that you guys are transcending into something better, right? It's also it also gives the energy that you guys are learning a lot that you didn't know before. And again, this is about yourself and your capabilities. So I want you guys to keep believing in yourself. We're gonna pull one more card. Damn, and then you guys got a message from air. I'm just gonna go ahead and read that too. And then we're gonna move the hell on to what's going on for next. I was about to say next semester, y'all, not next semester. All right, so upside down, you have lost faith in your relatives and they are not taken into account in your work. Excessive security that has proven to be inconstant. You failed to keep up the progress. Get out of your lethargic state. Connect with the environment, following the voice of your conscience. Basically, you guys are feeling stuck, and you are feeling unsupported. That's pretty much what this quarter has been. You feeling like you have to do everything on your own, feeling like you're juggling everything, feeling like you're like drowning in responsibility, basically. So I definitely want you guys to move away from that for, into the next quarter. But let's see what we got for our Life Path 13s for the second quarter. Bitch. I'm telling you, I be calling this shit. You cannot make it up. Look at this. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so first of all, success came out first. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. The thing with failure is that you need it in order to get success. You need to fail in order to know what to do to be successful. And as much as, people can start on that top rung of the ladder, when they fall and when they mess up, they got a long way down to go. Even though, they might have more help getting back up to the rung that they started on, it still can be a tragic fall. Whereas if you're on that second rung of the ladder and you fall down, you only got two stairs to go, and now you know how to get past those. So, you guys have faced a lot of setbacks in life. Again, willing to abuse morals and ethics for material gain. Um, in life, we have to establish morals and ethics for ourselves. They can't come from anyone else, right? So, in like, for example, I'm vegan, so I don't eat meat and I don't drink milk. I'm mostly vegan. I still eat honey. Okay. Shout out to Mama Oshun. We ain't ever gonna leave her hanging. But at the end of the day, though that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be fair for me to impose what my morals and ethics are on somebody else, right? It's not for me to tell you what you can and can't consume. Period. It's just like that. But because your morals and ethics may be different. Like when I was really busy working two jobs, two physical jobs, there was no way I was giving up meat. I needed it for the energy. I literally needed it. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like um understanding people's differences but not applying them to yourself, right? So I understand that you need this, but that doesn't mean that I need it, right? So I don't know why, but that seemed important for whatever reason. Allow people to have their own morals and ethics, and I feel like you guys had to learn how to establish yours because the problem with being a karmic life path 13 is that you guys are gonna attract thieves and manipulators, pigs, like people who are just inappropriate, people that'll kind of like do anything if they see that it'll benefit them. Um, and they'll have that energy around them. I get this, I kind of get this energy that you are really, like, you're really good with your mouth. Like, you can talk people into things, talk people out of things. And whenever you're a leader, whenever you have a very specific gift that people feel like they can use, you have to be careful with people using you. Because you, again, you don't want to be aligned with anybody who has fucked up karma because it's just going to seep into your karma. If you standing by somebody, right, your bestie is a woman beater, and you still hanging out with him on a weekend and you know he be whooping his girl ass, you get the same karma as him. I mean, you could try to talk to him and you can, whatever the case may be, but the karma is coming for you because you can't be around anything like that. Same with somebody you know is a murderer, or you know they be robbing places and they're doing illegal things, and not only illegal but immoral, right? Because there are plenty of illegal things that wouldn't necessarily be immoral. For example, a hungry person stealing food out the grocery store. I'm sure that's illegal, but I'm not gonna say it's immoral. They gotta eat. The hell. But anyway, so yes, you guys have you guys are coming up, and this for me is saying that something is going to be removed so that you can be successful. So it's kind of like a block that is one that you're holding on to. So this is giving Ten of Wands energy, something that you're holding on to because you think that it's so important, but Spirit's gonna remove it because you can't. If you continue down that path, you will not be able to get to the place where you want to go. So Spirit is going to remove that block, and it is gonna be like something was actually removed from you. I'm telling you. I said Ten of Wands and it did not come out, but we do got the Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So this is what I was talking about. It's a harsh ending. Ten of Swords is a harsh ending. On a regular Ten of Swords card, there are 10 swords stabbed into the back of somebody that's laying on the ground. Blood is there. I mean, it's like fake blood. Like back in the day, they used to use like I don't know, like rags, but like not rags. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they were like silk or something like that to signify blood like coming out, and it used to be red. So that's what's on a lot of the Ten of Swords cards. But anyway, um, it's a harsh ending. It can be you feel backstabbed, you feel betrayed. It can absolutely be that. But we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So although it might be a harsh ending and although it may not feel good at first, the benefits from it are going to be great. It's like being in an abusive relationship, right? You're like, you just want this person to act right. You just want them to do the right thing. Like, you want to stay, but you don't want to be abused, you know? So you kind of get in this space where you're like, okay, well, what can I change to make this person act right? What can I do to get them to act right? What did I say wrong? What did I do wrong? Blah, 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 blah. And it pretty much becomes all on you. And it's a burden. And if they leave or you leave, whatever the case may be, it could be very hard because you have to start over and all of these things, but you are on the better end of everything. Like everything is better after that. I'm telling y'all from experience, everything is better than that after that. So make sure you guys also aren't engaging in toxic relationships, guys, with anybody, with friends, with family. And the issue with a life path 13 is that you guys have to set some pretty clear and very specific boundaries because you attract these negative ass immoral people. All the karmic life paths do. They all do. They all do. And I'm a karmic life path. They all do. And yes, it could be difficult. And you can lose faith sometimes. But what did I say in the beginning of this? It's real. Don't miss out on real love. They're being honest. It's what you deserve. So you guys have somebody coming in that's about to show you some shit that you never seen before. So this ain't like, oh yeah, let's just do blind trust because Shay said so. No, this they're gonna show you who they really are. And so many times in life we forget that age old saying, actions speak louder than words. They absolutely do. If the words don't match the actions, you cannot trust that person. It's like somebody saying yes and shaking their head no. Don't trust them. Don't trust them because what they really mean is no. I know they're saying yes, but that's not what they really mean. So what else do we got for the second quarter, Spirit? Water. You guys are going to experience some real love. I was going to say somebody about to be mad about it, and we do not care. Okay, we don't give a fuck. And then we got the six of air. Okay, so a couple things I want to talk about. We got eight of fire. Eight of fire is things coming through happening pretty quickly. Now, I don't know if you guys are water signs or dealing with water sign, whatever the case may be. With the water element here and the five of fire, I do get a combative energy with somebody who has water prominent in their chart. This may, you may actually also experience this during a water season, which in this next quarter, that water season would be Cancer season. You guys also could be dealing with a Cancer, but I'm gonna be honest. When I was pulling your cards, I was really getting heavy Pisces energy. Heavy Pisces energy. But we also did see Scorpio out here. So saying I would say to that, if you guys do have a water sign in your life that has been abusing your energy, I'm not going to say you need to completely cut them off. I know that it's easier said than done doing shit like that. But you also are always allowed to train people the way that you want to be treated. So I would consider going gray rock on them if you guys, I'll see if I can find a Dr. Ramani video on that. I absolutely love her. So if you guys have not subscribed to her channel, I think you should, especially if you're experiencing toxic relationships, because even though we talk about narcissism a lot, narcissism can be a personality disorder, but it can also just honestly be just like a personality trait that somebody just behaves that way. But it's toxic. The people who are toxic are just toxic, and you can pretty much deal with them all the same way. So anyway, The Six of Air is this card that represents moving on emotionally. I definitely get that. The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, right? So you guys are moving to a place where you are going to be so happy. And also, this is also telling me that you guys are going to actually recognize where your failures are in love, right? So where have you been going wrong in your relationships? That shit's gonna be clear as day. You're gonna be looking at yourself like, how the hell did I miss this? How did I miss it? But that's where you guys are moving. And one thing about a cloudy brain, right? When you are all mixed up in your emotions and you don't know how to sort them out, is that it can blind you and it can have you not going in the right direction. I encourage you guys to cry when you feel like crying, scream when you feel like screaming, and it doesn't have to be at people or in front of people, but like really give in to your emotion so that you can allow yourself to feel. We get so caught up on not showing people when we're sad or angry and da da da. And sometimes when we're alone, we check our feelings like we're out in public. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. If you're alone and you get pissed off, and this is proverbial, but don't talk yourself off that ledge, you know? If you in the shower, you want to cry, cry. If you are in your own space and you want to scream and curse somebody out that ain't there because they piss you off just that fucking bad, do it. Do it. Don't hold on to negative emotion. It's going to do you more harm than good. All right. So we're going to grab you guys a final message from our room. Let's see what we got coming out here. Oh, we got two flipped up. So obvious. Whoa. Okay. Well, this one's upside down now, so we're gonna leave it. So we got Righto and we have Manas coming up in reverse. So this is gonna be the first message. This is manipulation right here. This is manipulation. And this gives me a change in your perspective on the manipulation that has been going on and or happening in your life. All right, so we got not these coming out. This one doesn't really have a reverse, even though it is reverse, but it does represent needs in general. So it gives oh, okay. So I'm getting disagreement. So some kind of disagreement is going to put somebody's manipulation on blast. That's literally what I see here. Oh. So Righto is also progress and movement. Yes. This is good luck. This is hope, prosperity, right? So you guys are on your way to a prosperous journey, but it does look like you need to identify someone who is some kind of master manipulator so that you can move toward the person that you actually care about and that can help you. And this is something that is coming through pretty quickly. Life is kind of going to speed up on this next quarter. I don't know what's going to happen the quarter after it, but it is starting to move a little fast. So just keep your head about you guys. Make sure you guys are accepting your emotions, expressing your feelings. And if somebody don't like it, they don't like that you speak how you feel and all of that, they gotta go. Just bye. Anyway, that's all I got for my Karmic Life Path 13s, Life Path 4s. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave your comments below. And like I said before, guys, happiness is always a goal. I will see you next time.